McLaren vs. Ferrari, which one is better? In my opinion, the only thing that McLaren does better than Ferrari is making faster cars. Tag Car Comparisons updated October 15, 2020. McLaren vs. Ferrari, which one is better? Ferrari and McLaren are among the lead Formula One car manufacturers and a match of rivals. Both of these automotive brands carry a rich past of decades of performance refinement and supercar engineering. A comparison between McLaren and Ferrari is definitely a challenge, as both of these car brands give strong competition to each other in many ways. Whether you are a race car enthusiast who wants to understand the differences between the two cars, or someone who just wants to know which is the fastest supercar between the two models, the McLaren vs. Ferrari comparison is here for you. Let's dive in to get the answers we need, shall we? McLaren Automotive, formerly known as McLaren Cars, is a British automotive manufacturer based at the McLaren Technology Centre in Woking, Surrey. The main products of the company are supercars, which are produced in-house in designated production facilities. In July 2017, McLaren Automotive became a 100% owned subsidiary of the wider McLaren Group. McLaren Pros. Faster race car. It is impossible to watch a popular race car contest without witnessing a McLaren swoon with the win on the deadly racetracks. McLarens are faster, racetrack-centric supercars built for daring F1 drivers and supercar contest enthusiasts. All about performance, McLaren cars are more oriented towards racetrack performance, therefore, you can expect to experience a dynamic duo of better maximum speed limits, improved aerodynamics, smoother suspension, and lightweight builds. Acceptable looks. McLaren may not always produce pretty supercars, but when it does, it beats the strongest of its rivals including Ferrari in terms of looks. McLaren cons. Not so great for streets. Obviously, the McLaren cars are made for the racetracks rather than your average roads and streets. They are not ideal for everyday use. Lacks luxury. The interior of a McLaren is more inclined towards the driver's comfort and safety rather than premium convenience features or extra luxury. McLaren is not a mass production car. 2. Ferrari. Ferrari Pros. Ferrari is an Italian automotive manufacturer in the Formula One World Championship, also involved in high-end and high-performance racing cars, supercars, and luxury sports cars. The company was founded by Enzo Ferrari in 1939 out of Alfa Romeo's race division as Auto Avio Costruzioni. The company built its first car in 1940. Ferrari road cars are generally seen as a symbol of speed, luxury, and wealth. In 2014, Ferrari was rated the world's most powerful brand by Brand Finance. In June 2018, the 1964 250 GTO became the most expensive car in history, setting an all-time record selling price of $70 million. Elegant supercar look and feel. Ferraris are an absolute work of modern elegance and automotive engineering. For those car enthusiasts who seek a proper look and feel in the race car, the Ferraris are a great option. Ferrari offers an ideal combination of refined engineering, elegant looks, and an artistic character that is bound to attract the spectators and turn heads wherever it goes. Good for racetracks and street driving. Supercars may not be ideal for roads and streets, but Ferraris are. Whether you want to take your partner on a countryside excursion or go out with your friends for late-night driving on the streets, the Ferrari offers the best performance, better control, and great handling on streets and roads alike. It is also a great car for racetracks. Mass production vehicles. Ferrari is a strong, reliable, safer mass production vehicle that offers better handling. You can trust this car for everyday use. Ferrari cons. Speed is not that great. Ferraris is not essentially focused on speed, so you cannot expect surprising speed limits for Ferrari models. Which car is faster? In general, is that the McLaren supercars are faster, performance-centric British beasts built to rule the racetracks. As compared to Ferrari, the McLaren cars certainly stump the rival in terms of faster speeds, better aerodynamics, and swooning performance on racetracks. Which one is right for you? It all comes down to your preferences and daily use requirements. If you are someone who is looking for a complete package of elegant looks, enhanced performance engineering, and practical driving compatibility on streets and tracks alike, the Ferrari is the best option for you. But if you are in the hunt for a speed-centric, thrilling, faster, and racetrack-oriented car made to rule the racetracks, the McLaren is the best fit. Bear in mind that some of the McLaren models are just as pretty as the prettiest Ferrari cars. Final verdict. I wouldn't say as a brand they are better than Ferrari. I own a McLaren 720s and have driven many Ferraris, and I will say overall, Ferraris are better. Ferraris have a more classic design that is handmade and perfected through decades of craftsmanship. Ferraris have a much nicer interior quality than the McLarens too. Ferraris have better reliability and are built stronger. In my opinion, the only thing that McLaren does better than Ferrari is making faster cars. This is why I chose to buy a McLaren despite Ferrari's luxury and heritage. The McLaren 720s beats all of Ferrari's regular production models in a race. I'm more into sport rather than luxury, although Ferrari is a better well-rounded car. McLaren vs. Ferrari, which is better? So this question is technically wrong because McLaren isn't better than Ferrari overall as a brand. Many more people know what a Ferrari is rather than a McLaren. McLaren is a fairly new brand for street cars, so they need to spend more time developing their products to compete with Ferrari as a brand. It honestly comes down to what you want in a car. If you don't care about luxury and you want the sportiest/most track-built car, get the McLaren. McLarens feel like Formula One cars when you drive them. Meanwhile, a Ferrari feels much nicer, and you can tell the build quality and engine are much nicer. The Ferrari feels like a luxury street sports car on steroids. Just depends on what you want. Both are great cars and they're both competitors, but Ferrari is just a little bit nicer than McLaren. Both are not comparable, as you can buy a Ferrari but can't buy a McLaren for road use. Again, it all comes down to your choice.